Hi, I'm Joe Polizzi, and this is the Content Inc. podcast. 5 minutes every Monday for content creators who desire to be content entrepreneurs. Hey, just a quick update. If you're not aware, the Tilt just launched multiple free mini courses, and we've got 2 available right now for absolutely no price. There's one called Web3 in 30 Minutes by our Director of Training and Education, Mark Maxheimer. You can get that at education.thetilt.com. Again, absolutely free. You can also get mine, How to Build an Audience and Generate Multiple Revenue Lines in 7 Steps. That's also free, also at education.thetilt.com. Please check it out. In line with this current podcast that you're about to listen to, we're diversifying our revenue streams as well. This is one of them. I hope you like this one, but the good news is it's free to you. Education.thetilt.com. Thanks. It feels a bit like Whiplash, doesn't it? After the COVID-19 market correction in early 2020, when everything just stopped, we went on a 2-year spending binge. Money was everywhere seemingly, and companies were spending a lot of it. Much of that spending was on content creators, from buying online courses to training to creator/brand sponsorship deals. And now it seems like we're headed into a recession, or at minimum, significantly less spending. A close friend of mine sent me an article from TechCrunch last week on the impending venture capital doom coming. The TLDR on this was advice to startups telling them to prepare for the worst. I quote, "No one can predict how bad the economy will get, but things don't look good. The safe move is to plan for the worst. If the current situation is as bad as the last 2 economic downturns, the best way to prepare is to cut costs and extend your runway within the next 30 days. And then this morning, as I'm preparing this podcast episode, Morning Brew talked about Sequoia Capital believing that this is a crucible moment, and it's recommending to its companies they take a hard look at how they spend their money, and if necessary, they cut back on R&D, marketing, and projects that aren't essential. I'm seeing it everywhere now. Some discussions in the Tilt's Discord group have been talking about how they are preparing for a recession, and it seems more creators are becoming concerned and more concerned as the days go on. I feel like I've been here before. And in 2007, I left corporate America to start a content-first business. At the time, it seemed like the worst idea in the world, but for small content creators, this could really be a huge opportunity. Why, you ask? Because much of your competition will actually stop investing in the areas you're trying to build out. In 2009, during the heart of the recession, we were building an education company around the practice of content marketing. By 2010, we had built a very loyal audience, and in 2011, Content Marketing World was launched. I've told many, and I still believe this, that what we did would not have been possible were it not for a recession. Large marketing event and media companies who should have been creating content marketing, education, and events stopped all new projects during the recession, including anything in content marketing, and that left us as the only game in town, and a huge success. If times were good during that period, someone else would have created and succeeded with content marketing. I firmly believe this. So this could be really good for you, but here's some advice to further your runway as a content creator. Number 1, get really focused. Who is your core audience? What is the niche you can dominate at? Make sure you're not distracted from what's most important. Number 2, diversify revenue streams. It is right now where you will find the revenue pieces that will make the future of your business. This is the time to contact partners with crazy revenue ideas. In 2007, we had just 2 revenue lines, consulting and advertising. By 2011, we added sponsorships, multiple conferences, including exhibit sponsors and registration revenue, and we also launched a number of sponsored research reports. 5 years later, the event revenues grew to 70% of the entire company revenues. I did not see that coming. Number 3, stay the course and don't stop. I know this is obvious, but most of your competition will quit over the next few years if we do go into a recession. If you simply find a way to keep going, you will come out on the other side in amazing position. Cut costs where it makes sense. My wife calls 2007 to 2010 the ramen noodle years for us. We cut back expenses significantly. We went to one car. We held back on any pricey vacations in order for us to just keep going. So while you're heavily investing in your audience and your content and your audience building, looking to diversify revenue along the way, you may be cutting back on your streaming subscriptions and other non-essentials. My final advice, it's difficult, but this could be an amazing time for you. Do what it takes now to stay in the game. Good luck.